Welcome back. We are talking about a Kentucky staple today, beer cheese. And guess what? Country Boy Brewing in Georgetown is getting ready for its beer cheese contest.
Yeah, we are pleased to welcome Pete Weiss, a marketing director for Country Boy Brewing, and pitmaster Big Steve Caudill here to tell us more. Gentlemen, thanks for coming
Appreciate
in.
it.
Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Let's start with the competition and what people can kind of expect this weekend. What's happening?
Yeah, so it's Lexington Craft Beer Week here. So all of the breweries around the city are celebrating by hosting events at the breweries, releasing new beers. And our big celebration is our beer cheese contest. So we invite anybody with their mom's famous recipe beer cheese to come in, make up a big batch. We welcome everybody in for free to taste it and vote on their favorite. The winner gets a $500 cash prize at the end of the event.
$500?
Yeah, so why beer cheese of anything?
Yeah.
Beer cheese is a Kentucky staple.
Yes, it is.
Nothing goes
Don't look at me like that. See, we'll get to why that was directed at me here in a minute. Go ahead, sorry.
No, but it's a Kentucky staple. It's something that is really ingrained in the community here, and we want to make sure that we're showcasing all of the great recipes that come across the state.
Speaking of recipes, tell us about yours and which beer you use in it, too.
So we use the nacho bait, which is the habanero blonde ale.
Yeah.
That's where we get a lot of the spice for our beer cheese.
Okay.
And
Going in.
Yeah, of course you are.
a few different cheeses and the spices and nacho bait mainly.
So
It's a good combo.
Yeah, what makes it the good pairing, I guess?
I think it's the combo of just cheese and spices.
That spice, yeah.
You gotta have a little spice in it.
So, for full disclosure here,
He
prior to
doesn't
this
like it.
segment, I'm like, I don't do beer cheese. I just never, it's just not something. But hey, this literally might,
Change your mind?
change my
I hope
life.
so. It's
It could be
life-changing.
life-changing. Could change everything.
All right. Give it a
The
little
good
whirl.
news is the beer actually makes that creamy texture in the beer cheese, and that's
Yeah.
what the addition of the beer is. And the good news is with craft beer, there's so many different flavors and unique profiles that any beer will make a different flavor of beer cheese at the end of the day.
And kind of explain, for folks who might not know beer cheese, what goes into making this, because it is kind of an elaborate process.
A really good food processor. That's the key component in making your beer flat before you make the beer cheese. You want to open the can, let it sit out for a little bit, and that helps the creaminess all together too.
And you're right, it does have a little kick to it. And the
That
thing about
spice
it
in
is,
it.
I like cheese. It's not like, oh, I'm just not it just, maybe I've just not had this. That's probably,
You had
maybe
the
that's
wrong
what it
beer
is.
cheese all your life.
I haven't had something
We'll
that
send you
is-
home with a tub, and you can really decide if you like
no,
it.
It's actually really, really good, and I'm not saying that because I have to. I'm
It's
usually
yummy.
pretty honest with this.
Yeah, you are. Okay, so for folks that are wanting to just come out and be taste testers and kind of sample all of this, how does that work for them?
Yes, just come by Country Boy Brewing's Georgetown Taproom between 1 and 5 p.m. on Sunday, this coming Sunday the 21st. It's free again. We are accepting cash donations for Old Friends Farm. We're raising money for Old Friends Farm with this event, but it is free to attend. You come by, taste all the beer cheese you want, and then make sure you vote on your favorite because the votes count in this one.
Absolutely, and for the vendors too, because is there a couple spots still open?
Yeah, there's just a couple spots still open. If you go to our Facebook page at Country Boy Brewing, there's a link there for the event. You can sign up, and a couple perks with it, a couple beers with it, T-shirt, and a chance to win $500.
So how many different folks do you think you're going to have as far as?
We typically get between 30 and 40 recipes
Wow.
that get submitted.
Yeah.
So why is yours going to win?
Well, they don't let me in it.
Yeah, they won't let him in it. Yeah, he's the host.
Too good.
Yeah.
We're the
But,
pro here. Okay.
I've tasted a lot of good cheeses there, though. It's fun event to go to.
Plus, you're helping out a great cause too, Old
Exactly.
Friends Farm. I love what you guys are doing with all of that. Well, I'm glad we've convinced you and turned you to the dark side. So
There you go. Absolutely. Very, very good. And yeah, it's got a little kick to it. So
perfect.
it's good
So
stuff.
take advantage this weekend, Sunday. Thank you both for coming in
thanks
today.
for
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Stick around. We've got your headlines right after this.